Windows is the undisputed king of the desktop world, holding over 70% of the market share. It all started in 1985 when Microsoft released Windows 1.0. Back then, it wasn't even a full operating system, it was just a visual skin running on top of MS-DOS. Over the decades, we saw legendary versions like Windows 95, which introduced the Start menu, and Windows XP, which stayed relevant for over 12 years. Today, Windows 11 focuses on a centered design and productivity. Its biggest strength is versatility. Whether you are a hardcore gamer needing DirectX 12, an office worker using Excel, or a developer, Windows supports almost every piece of hardware and software ever made. Apple's macOS took a massive leap in 2001 with the release of macOS X. Unlike Windows, which runs on millions of different hardware combinations, macOS is built exclusively for Apple's own machines like the MacBook and iMac. This walled garden approach allows Apple to optimize the software perfectly for the hardware. In recent years, the transition to Apple Silicon, like the M1 and M3 chips, has made these computers incredibly fast and power efficient. Stability is top tier. It is the gold standard for creative professionals, video editors, graphic designers, and musicians, thanks to optimized tools like Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro. Plus, the ecosystem is unmatched. Your iMessages, photos, and files sync instantly across your iPhone and Mac. Linux is a fascinating outlier. It was created in 1991 by Linus Torvalds as a free alternative to expensive systems. Today, Linux isn't just one operating system. It's a kernel that powers thousands of different distributions. You have Ubuntu for beginners, Fedora for workstations, and Kali Linux for cybersecurity experts. It's the invisible engine of the world, running everything from the smart light bulbs in your house to the International Space Station. It is completely free and open source, meaning anyone can see the code and modify it. Linux is incredibly lightweight and secure. It doesn't track your data like Windows or Google. It's also the best environment for programmers and server administrators because of its powerful terminal and stability. Developed by Google in 2011, Chrome OS is a lightweight, cloud-based operating system. It was designed primarily for people who spend all their time in a web browser. It comes pre-installed on Chromebooks, which are affordable laptops that boot up in less than 10 seconds. It's essentially a high-speed gateway to the internet and Google services. It's incredibly fast, secure, and easy to manage. Since most tasks happen in the cloud, there's almost no risk of system corruption or malware. It also supports Android apps from the Play Store. Android is an open-source mobile OS developed by Google, and it's the most popular OS in the world by total users. Unlike iOS, it's used by dozens of manufacturers like Samsung and Xiaomi. This diversity means you can find Android on everything from $100 budget phones to $2,000 folding flagships. You can customize every part of the interface, install third-party launchers, and sideload apps. It also offers a huge variety of hardware features like expandable storage. iOS is Apple's mobile operating system designed exclusively for the iPhone. Since Apple controls both the hardware and the software, the optimization is world-class. It's famous for its smoothness and high security standards, as every app in the App Store is strictly vetted. An iPhone can receive software updates for 6 or 7 years. The ecosystem is also a major plus, as it works perfectly with Apple Watch and AirPods. Unix is the grandfather of all modern systems, created in the 60s. Ordinary people don't see it, but macOS and Linux are built on its principles. BSD, or Berkeley Software Distribution, is a family of operating systems derived from Unix in the 1970s. Although it may seem incomprehensible, you probably use BSD every day without knowing it. This is a hidden engine behind major technical services and high-quality network equipment.